Hey guys, my name is Rita and welcome to my channel. My gosh, it's been a while. Before we start the video, I just wanted to let you know why I vanished for like 2.5 months, 3 months, besides on shorts. So basically, I was fired from my job, which is okay. I was going to quit anyway because I'm going to move countries soon. It was a mix of getting fired plus having to deal with the stuff that I need to do to move countries that made me go absent for months, and I really apologize for that because I have a million things that I still need to do and a pile of makeup to review. But I'm really sorry still, and I promise that I will be doing more regular videos now. I missed you guys. Like, this is so much fun. Even just preparing to record, I was like, yes, this is the day. Also, if you've noticed that the setup is different, is because now that I don't need to have a computer, because I worked from home, by the way, I don't need to have a computer on my desk, so now my desk is completely free, which means that I don't need to record in that corner without a table. I can just have it right here, and it's just so much more convenient. So I guess something good did come out of me being fired. Just know that you're not getting rid of me, and this disclaimer is over. Let's jump into the video. So today we're reviewing the Moonshroom collection by Lunar. As you can see in this card, the collection has 5 items, which is an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter palette, and 3 lip gloss. I only got 1 lip gloss out of the 5 because, as you know, and I've mentioned this plenty of times, I feel like I keep repeating myself, but I'm sorry, it's just the trend. I don't like lip glosses, at least not to wear them. Like, they're pretty, but I don't like to wear them, especially outside, because usually what happens is my hair gets stuck in the lip gloss and then I get pissed off. So that's the main reason why I don't use glosses outside of the videos. But I did buy one to try so that we can see what the formula is like. Now, the front of the card has the photo shoot that they did for this collection, and honestly, everyone looks so pretty. The ethereal vibes are sending me. This is just, I love this. I tried to match it a little bit, like I have my crescent moon necklace, my moonstone tennis necklace, and this moonstone bracelet, which is like very funky. The moonstone things are from Moon Magic, and the crescent moon necklace is from Muru Jewelry. I haven't had a chance to look at the collection yet, so let's investigate. I'm gonna start with the least exciting item for me, which is the gloss. I got it in the shade Ella. This is what the tube looks like. This is my first Lunar Beauty gloss, and I got it in the shade Ella because I had no idea which lipstick I wanted to wear with the eye look, so I figured this one is translucent so I can put it over anything. Plus, from what I can see in the tube, it has glitters of orange, yellow, and even a little pink, I think. It's very pretty and it definitely matches the theme. Here's a little swatch. Here's a little swatch of it. I don't know if you can see the glitters because they're very fine. It's super pretty. I don't mind picking this shade. Next up, let's look at the highlighter palette. The cardboard box is very foresty-like, but I'm pretty sure that the palette looks even better because it has more detail to it. On the back, it just lists Lunar Beauty's social media and the ingredients. And yeah, the front of it is even prettier because it has the moon and it has a little fairy landing on it. So cute. As a fellow lover of the moon, I really do think that Manny does a great job at incorporating the moon theme in most of his palettes. Like, he really does think of everything. And honestly, I think that's why he is one of my favorite YouTubers. He just does things that are so aesthetically pleasing. Plus, his makeup is always on point, so I love Manny. Here are the 4 highlighters that come. Out of the 4, I think I'll only be able to use these 2 plus the pink if I mix it with these. But I could definitely use the bronze shade as an eyeshadow, so no harm done. I do think it's a great range of colors that will suit a lot of different skin tones. I'm fairly pale, and at least this one would totally work for me right now. Also, the mirror is nice and big on this, which I appreciate. So here's a swatch of all of the highlighters. They're very pigmented, shiny, and fit the theme, so I'm sure I'm gonna like them. Oh wow, I have an eyelash on my face. I'm sorry. And now let's move on to the most exciting thing. As you might know or not, I'm an eyeshadow fiend. Like, I just love buying palettes. I have so many palettes. I haven't worn most of them, but I just keep buying more because I just cannot stop. I should, I just can't. They're also different, and most of them are to show you, so it's justified. So the packaging is just like in the highlighter palette, very foresty. The back is also the same. And the inside is even cuter, especially the fairy. I love small details, and I don't know if you will be able to see. The fairies on the packaging are actually different, and this one is more day and this one is more night. I'm pretty sure he explained that in his release video. I don't know, I don't remember, it's been so long. But yeah, this is like day for highlighters, and this is like night. And here's what the inside looks like. If this had come out in the fall, I would have worn this like every day of the week. It's spring, and honestly, in my country, which I live in Portugal, is like 25 degrees right now and it's nighttime. Regardless, I would wear this color scheme all year round. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a purple lilac theme going on, which means that I will definitely be dipping into the lilac and the purple, possibly. Haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet. Before we try it on, let's see the swatches.
Hi, editing Rita here. So, the shadow swatched really well. There were no problems whatsoever besides the purple, but I just went through it one more time and it built fine. So, no patchiness from the swatches alone.
Now that we've seen everything, it's time to try it out. We're gonna start with the eyeshadow, and I think I'm gonna do a yellow inner corner. If you're thinking that you thought I hated yellow, you're correct. The yellow and the lilac are the lightest colors in this palette, and I do think that they go well together. I'll maybe even use some of Meadow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So firstly, I'm gonna go with the shade Honeysuckle, taking the excess off. Very light blending because this is a light yellow, and they usually tend to disappear if you overblend. And I'm fading it inwards. I like this shade, it builds up very easily. And at the same time, it maintains its brightness, so I'm very happy with this. With a smaller brush, I'm dipping into the shade Pretty Poison. And I'm gonna start building it up in the outer corner. Now that the placement is what I wanted, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and I'm gonna blend it out. Just like so. I'm taking my time with it. I want it to be very diffused. Now that it's blended to my liking, I'm gonna go with the shade Pixie Pop very lightly over the top of this. So far, I'm really happy with it. Moving on to shimmers, I'm gonna be taking the shade Witch's Hat. I want a soft wash of color, so I'm going in with a fluffy brush. And I'm placing it right in this spot. I'm being careful to not cover the matte purples because I really want them to show through. With a smaller brush, I'm taking the shade Fairy Wings and I'm placing it right in this spot. Yes, I like this. To finish the upper lid, I'm gonna go in with the shade Sugar from the highlighter palette and I'm placing it on the very inner corner just for a little bit of brightness. And also under the brow bone. Okay. Now for the lower lid, I'm going to be taking the shade Weeping Willow, and I am mounting it to the outer edge, building it slowly because I don't have anywhere else to go. It's a lot more muted than I thought, but I think it works. I'm going to mix in a little bit of Dewdrop just to see if it adds more color to it. Yep, that was the right choice. And for the inner part, we're tying it with Meadow. And on this bit right here, I'm going to be adding a tiny bit of the shade Spores. And this is the finished look. Very light, very ethereal, just like I wanted. I really like it. I'm gonna go off camera to finish the other eye and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I've finished the eye look, added some blush, mascara, and a lip liner. I don't know if this lip liner was the vibe, but we're gonna stick with it. And now it's time to try on the highlighter. I'm gonna mix these two shades and I'm going to apply it right here. It's quite pigmented, but I'm still gonna add another layer. I really want to shine today. And that's the highlighter done. I haven't been this glowy in a while. And lastly, we're applying the lip gloss. Ooh, I really like the shine of it. I don't know if you can see the glitters, but I definitely can. And this is the finished look. Alright you guys, that was it for the whole collection. Looking at the prices, the palette was originally $48. The highlighter palette was $36 and the lip gloss was $17. Now, I got a discount for 10% from Trend Mood, so instead of paying $103.95, I ended up paying $93.85. Would I say it was worth it? Absolutely. Let's break it down. The gloss, though I don't need to repeat myself, it applied very smoothly. It's definitely not sticky. It's more of a lip oil hybrid formula for me. I love the shine, love the sparkle, so this gets a thumbs up for me. And even if it was $17, I still would have paid for it. The highlighter palette, it depends. Like, will I use all these colors? Realistically, probably not. Probably just the top three, like I said, and the darkest shade will probably be forgotten, but I will still get my use out of it. So for that, I give it a thumbs up. Now, if you're the type of person that would probably only use one of the shades, I definitely don't recommend spending $36 on it because there are a lot of highlighters that can do the job. But yeah, it was a nice little palette. I enjoyed it. And lastly, the eyeshadow palette. Like I can't not say anything bad about this. It blended well, performed really well. The mattes were super pigmented. The shimmers were there, though they were a little less shimmery than what I prefer. As you know, I like things to be really shimmery. And Lunar Beauty doesn't tend to have those types of formula. Regardless, I definitely enjoy the palette and I would definitely buy it again. So all in all, it was a successful video. All in all, it's a very well done collection. So congrats to Manny. I loved everything and I'm a very big fan of Lunar Beauty and Manny. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Before you click out of the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hopefully leave a comment because that really helps me out. It really does help, guys. I'm not making that up. So I really appreciate everyone that leaves a like or comments or shares. Anything helps. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you stay safe and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!